First day school? Why Pirates of the Caribbean?
You kind of like her.
Elizabeth Swann? How?
Well, you know, she looks fragile, but she's a fighter. Inside, she's pretty tough.
I wish that were me.
It is. And I was thinking, you know, today, if you felt nervous or something, you could look at that and you'd know it.
Thank you.
If that doesn't work, there's a club sandwich inside.
Perfect. Because I don't think I'm going to have time for lunch. Dr. Orsher left me a full caseload when he transferred.
You got any time to settle in?
Yeah, I got a little time before my first patient.
You're good at this, remember that.
Yeah, well, I wish everyone had your confidence. I mean, as you know, the mayor's already gunning for me.
You're an innocent bystander. Lowell's after me.
Mrs. Davidson.
It's Banks now, Mayor.
Of course, forgive me. My friends who were invited say it was a lovely wedding.
Yes, it was.
Mrs. Banks. If you have a few moments after our show here, I'd love to talk to you about the banner's endorsement.
Well, Mayor, as you well know, it is banner policy to meet with all the candidates individually and then to decide.
But I hear there's one vote that counts more than all the others. I hope you'll allow me to make my case to you personally.
Well, that's not necessary. I came here today to listen.
You're going to make me work for this endorsement, aren't you? I kind of hope that my record would speak for itself.
I see. If you are relying solely on your record, unless I hear something very different here today, the banner is not going to endorse you.
Shane's game is at 5, so maybe it'll have cooled down a little. He thinks he's starting. Can you make it?
Of course. Cheech, hold up. Last night,
Yes?
it was off the charts, right?
Yeah.
It's not just me.
I've never felt closer to you, Balsam.
I will not let anything mess us up, okay? No matter what craziness comes at us.
We'll deal.
Thank you.
I am freaking out, Kim. If I don't get pregnant now, like today,
It'll be too late to pass it off as Rex's. I got it.
where are you?
Waiting for baby daddy number 3. Are you sure this one isn't gay?
Definitely not gay.
But he's hung up on your sister.
Yeah, well, he only went with Gigi because he couldn't get back with me, and now he's mad at me too. It's just a big mess.
I'll turn him around.
Please make it happen.
You just be ready when he calls, girl. You gotta work fast.
I will. Thanks.
Who takes care of you?
You're the best, Kim.
Hey, how about after the game, burgers and the arcade? It's inside so we can stay cool.
Perfect.
Until now.
Morning.
Hey. I hope you don't mind. There's nothing left in the fridge.
Why would I mind?
Well, because I put it on your tab. I'm eating for 2 now.
What the hell? You were dreaming about Todd.
I was not.
You were so. You called out his name in your sleep. Honey, give him up.
I have.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Then why are you having Rex Balsam snoop around?
Give it to me.
No,
That
I
is
won't.
none of your business.
If it's none of my business, then don't write a check on the household account.
How
I
did
read
you
the
think
memo. Look, it says TDINV period.
Well, I didn't write that.
Okay, then Rex did. What does it matter? The point is, you're having Rex investigate Taya's big secret, aren't you?
Well, what if I am? So what? It's a big secret, a secret that she's never told a soul, so it's got to be bad.
You don't know that.
Oh, I don't know that yet. But I'm going to find out if it's the last thing that I do.
Good morning.
I hope so. I let myself in.
Well, it is still your house.
We have to talk.
Sounds important.
Yeah, it is.
Son of a bitch.
What?
What did you tell him?
You know, you never had a problem with the mayor until you rescued me.
Well, that still wasn't about you. Lowell's mad that I defied him.
Yeah, because you showed him for the fool that he is.
Don't let him use you to get to me.
Hey, I won't if you won't.
And if he tries to mess with you.
He can. I'm already reinstated. And if he does, I'll, grab my sword and flay the bloody bastard.
What?
A Cole.
Cole's good.
No, but would he use Cole to get to us? Does the mayor know that he's working undercover?
Hey, I'll be right with you.
You look great, Sky.
Do I know you?
Oh, man, I did not expect that. It's Kim. Kimberly Andrews from Vegas. Stacy's friend.
Were you a redhead?
3 days a week. I had a silver wig for the midnight show on weekends.
You had that dog.
Jinx?
Yeah, little thing looked like a toilet brush with legs.
It's good to see you, Skylar. You look hot. I mean fit, healthy.
Thank you. It's good to see you too, Kim. Sorry I didn't recognize you. I was kind of wasted back then. So
You weren't that bad.
I was a stone mess,
But a sweet one.
if you say so. So what brings you to town?
I'm worried about our girl. I get this call from Stacy saying she's pregnant by her sister's boyfriend,
Yeah, that's true.
and everything's gotten crazy.
Great. That's an understatement. Did she tell you what she did?
No, she just said it was complicated. Oh, no. I thought so. She didn't say, but felt like she's really ashamed of herself.
Oh, I would pay to see that.
Oh.
Look, Stacy has no shame. She feels no remorse, no guilt. She might just be a psychopath.
Damn, Skylar, you used to love her.
I was too high to love anyone.
And you faked it good. So tell me, what did Stacy do to make you so mad?
Of course, I'll cover breakfast.
Thanks.
And I will get to the market and pick up some things.
Rex, I really hate being any trouble.
You're not any trouble, Stacy. You're pregnant. You need to eat. Which prenatal vitamins are you taking?
What?
Prenatal vitamins? Has your doctor not informed you how important it is to take them?
No.
Stacy, who is your doctor?
Well, that's sort of up in the air right now.
Have you seen a doctor at all?
I haven't exactly got around to it yet.
Because you've been too busy? I thought this baby was the most important thing in the world to you.
It is.
Then why aren't you taking care of it?
I don't know, honey. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, you know what? So do I. That's why I need to find out what Taya's big secret is.
But this isn't about Taya. This is about you and Todd and that dance you keep doing.
Listen, it's about protecting my kids.
That's always your excuse.
Taya and Todd practically live together now. He wants to move out of here and in with her. I mean, it's serious.
Good for them.
If he marries her, which he has done before, that witch would be the wicked stepmother to my children. And the secret could put them in danger.
Come now, it's not Elijah's fault. I called him. I know how you feel about this.
What?
Well, me hiring the competition. But he's the best in town. I mean, apart from you. But I have to get this ridiculous court ruling overturned if I want to move out of Dorian's and in here with you.
So you went behind my back and hired my opposing counsel in an important case.
Oh, come on, Miss Delgado. I'm sure there's been a time or two where you've gone behind Mr. Manning's back, right? We all have our little secrets, don't we?
ABC's One Life to Live, brought to you by Total Cereal. Are you getting 100%?
Yeah, I don't know how long it's been since you guys last hung out, but she is not the same girl.
I mean, I can see Stacy making a play. Break up with Rex and I'll give you what you want, but you think she would have gone through with it?
You mean if Gigi hadn't caved?
You think she would have let Shane die?
See, here's the thing. I can't even believe that we're asking the question.
Totally.
I mean, I would like to believe that, you know, she would do the right thing in the end.
Because you love her.
I did. Yeah, you're right about that. If it weren't for her, I'd probably be dead right now.
You were living on the spike.
Oh, God, 24/7, if I could have gotten the junk. And Stacy would throw my stash away. She'd hold my arms when I was shaking. She'd make sure I ate, showered. You know, she'd hold me until I fell asleep. That girl was not a monster.
No.
Wonder where she went.
In case she didn't tell you back then, that girl loved you too. A lot.
Look, I know I need a doctor,
Yeah, you do.
but we didn't talk about how we would handle this.
Handle what?
My medical expenses? I don't have any insurance.
I do.
But it won't cover me, right?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
It's all right, I can handle it. There's a free clinic over on State Street.
Whoa.
No way.
What?
You don't hang out on State Street, Stacy.
If my insurance won't cover it, I will pay for a doctor.
No, Rex, it's too much.
I may not be rich, but I can afford to take care of my baby and its mother while she's pregnant. Do you know a good OB?
I hear that Dr. Marks is good. She has an office at the hospital.
Call her, make an appointment.
All right, I will. Now?
Yeah, so we can be sure it's a good time for both of us.
You can't come with me. I mean, you'll be busy.
Not if it's my baby, too.
Right.
Rex is on to Rayburn's trail now, too. And when we find him, I'm gonna get him to talk.
If you find him.
Oh, we're gonna find him, because I'm gonna spend whatever it takes, Dorian.
What if the guy's dead?
Oh, why don't you just stop dripping all over my day, dude?
Blair, I want you to be happy. And I can't help it. I just keep wishing that maybe things had worked out between you and John.
Well, they didn't, Dorian. Okay? And even if I were with John right now, I'd still be worrying about my kids. I would.
Yeah. But you wouldn't be crying out for Cabana Boy.
Okay, you know what? I want to go inside.
Wait.
No, it's too
No,
hot out here
wait a minute. I
inside.
need some time to talk about me for a change.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. How about you change that adorable outfit and come with me to the mayor's press conference?
That sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry.
Where's your civic pride?
Why do you want to go?
Because he's on the hospital board. I want my old job back.
What, as chief of staff again?
Yeah, if I can get the mayor's vote.
The mayor doesn't know the cases I work. That was part of the deal with Bo.
Right, and I'm sure Bo will protect you, but he was pretty upset that Cole got community service instead of jail time.
Yeah.
So if he's going to go after me to get to you, why wouldn't he go after my son?
As far as Lowell knows, Cole's picking up trash in the park.
Okay, all right, I'm going to try to remain calm and collected here, but Cole's been already through so much that
Trust me?
More than anyone else.
Then trust me to look after Cole, all right? If the mayor finds out that Cole's undercover, I'll pull him out. I'm not going to let anything happen to him.
Elijah here is going to get me the hell out of La Boulette. After that, you can do whatever you want with him.
We have to be in court together on Matt's case.
Listen, I'm sorry if this is awkward.
But, no, Taya knows that ordinarily she'd be my first choice. But considering what happened last time.
Oh, that's right. We still gotta represent your ex-wife at some point in this matter, didn't she?
Until Blair found out that she and I were sleeping together, and she made a big stink about it.
You were sleeping with your client's ex-husband while claiming to represent her in a custody case?
Oh, it was wild, huh?
I'll say. Well, you really like to press your luck, huh, Miss Delgado? You're a real risk taker, aren't you?
So you're okay with this?
I need a minute alone with Mr. Clark.
Why?
Come on, Todd. You went behind my back and did exactly what I asked you not to. He and I need to establish some ground rules.
Okay.
Okay?
Give you guys space.
Thanks.
Gotta go get shrinked anyway.
Oh, yeah. Can't have you being late for that.
No, sir. You kids play nice now.
What are you really doing with Todd?
Thank you for lunch.
Anytime.
You're too good to me.
It's easy.
Now you're being patient. That's not so easy.
I wouldn't say that.
Because you're a good guy.
No.
I'm getting there.
I know. I remember what kind of shape you were in, and you're miles from there already. But look at you now. You got your memory. You got your son, new job.
Yeah, but I'm greedy. I want everything. Especially you.
Hey. You're brilliant today.
No problem.
No, I'm serious. There's a lot of messed up people in the world.
Are you upset with me because we disagreed about Dr. Saybrook being reinstated?
I didn't say I was upset.
But you're refusing to endorse me.
Based on your record. I'm not a vindictive person. I just don't like your policies, and I don't like the way you run this town.
Well, I'd like to know if you wouldn't mind telling me what exactly in my record do you disagree with?
Oh, my, where to start? You have abused the city budget process. You have pushed your own agendas ahead of the wishes of this community. You've used your office for personal vendettas.
Mrs. Banks, if you believe that, you've been misinformed. Can you give me one example?
John McBain. John McBain saved Marty Saybrook from my brother, and you have persecuted him for that.
I felt Todd was being unfairly targeted. I was trying to protect his rights.
You were protecting his rights? Did you think that was going to win points with me? What my brother did was horrible. I care about him. I would never skirt the law for him.
If you even imply in print that I broke the law...
I don't need to imply anything, Mayor. I just have to print the facts, and they will speak for themselves.
Then you better stick to the facts. Newspapers are an endangered species, as it is. If the Banner were to be sued for libel...
Well, our insurance would easily cover that. And then the Banner would defend itself in a long and heavily publicized trial.
Yeah, I'm not sure that what Stacy felt for me was love. I think it was more like you and your mangy dog, Minx. She kind of just, cleaned up after me.
Man, you're a stone if that's how you saw. I was there. She loved you. She talked about you all the time.
You sure it wasn't Rex? Because that's who I heard about.
She talked about him, but it never made sense. He was nice to her once when she was a geek, and from that minute, boom, it's destiny they should be together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the story.
But it's a fantasy.
Well, she's trying to make it come true.
She thinks this baby is going to make Rex love her.
It's not gonna happen. Rex and Gigi are solid, trust me.
They must be if they're still together. Damn.
What?
Stacy is throwing away her life.
Yeah, I know, with both hands.
What are we gonna do?
We?
Yeah.
No. Don't count me in.
Oh, stop. You loved her. I know you still care about her.
Even if I did, Stacy's done with me. Okay? I'm sorry, Kim. I can't help you.
Don't say that. You're wrong. Stacy needs you more than you know.
Do you have the doctor's number?
Call information.
Oh, here.
Oh, I have to take this.
So the morning sickness is gone.
What?
Rex said you were sick as a dog and puking when he went to the loft.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's awful. My comes and goes, though.
Must be a good day if you can eat all that.
I figure eat while I can, right?
I think Mr. Rayburn will be very interested. It's a pretty large check. Yes, he was part of the class action settlement. Well, if you have his contact information, I'm happy to respect Mr. Rayburn's privacy. It's just legally I have to send this directly to him. Yes, well, let me know when you hear from him. I'll be waiting for your call.
I simply answered my phone, Taya. Todd really did call me, looking for representation.
Are you going to tell Todd what you know about me? What do you want?
Oh, it's not what I want, it's what my client wants. My client's instructions are...
Yeah, your client. Let's stop talking about your client. His name is Ross Rayburn. Is that correct? That's who your client is?
All right, Doc, let's get this over with.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
What is this?
I don't know.
Do you work here?
Yeah, it's my first day back on staff.
All right, well then, did Dr. Orsher switch offices or
Dr. Orsher moved to Chicago, and I'm taking over his case, so they didn't notify you?
something? No, they didn't. Not a word.
So the court appointment, that's you?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously this is a big mix-up, so I'll just talk to the head of the department and get you reassigned.
No, actually, that's okay. I don't mind that you're my doctor.
Am I right? You're representing Ross Rayburn. He's the reason you're in Landview. He's the reason you took Nora's case. He sent you after me, huh?
He did. And you know what Mr. Rayburn wants.
And he actually thinks that he can send you to threaten me.
Oh, no. There are no threats here, Tay.
Oh, no. You're just hounding me, trying to break me, huh? Well, I got a message for your client. Tell him I will not break, no matter what you do to me.
You sure you want to lay down a challenge?
You tell your client, Ross Rayburn, that he can go straight to hell.
Look at us. Window dressing.
Yep.
Like we don't have better things to do.
Well, let's just hope it's short and sweet.
A politician's about to open his mouth. I don't like our chances. Hey, you have an assignment yet for McBain's task force?
What task force?
It's okay, Fish. I'm on it, too. The Commissioner McBain reached out to me early. But now it looks like there's some kind of stall. Anything going on?
McBain's the best person to ask. He's right over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming out today, especially in the middle of a heat wave. It's not often I ask for your undivided attention, and I promise not to wear out my welcome.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's some PI work.
Who are you investigating? The P stands for private.
You want my phone to call the doctor?
No, but I gotta run. I'll call when I get home.
Give me a heads up on the appointment.
Okay, and if you come by the loft, I have the bills for you.
What bills?
The phone, the utilities, cable.
I'll take care of it.
The man is working 2 jobs, Stacy. Do you think you could pitch in? Aren't you teaching those adorable little dance classes?
I was, but I had to stop. I was feeling a little, under the weather.
I thought the morning sickness had stopped.
Well, I do have back pains and my feet are swollen because of the heat.
Look, if Stacy's not feeling well...
She's pregnant, not sick. I worked double shifts at the Bonjour until my water broke.
Look, I'm sorry you were alone. I'm just lucky that I have Rex and he doesn't want to put our baby at risk.
Billions of women work while they're pregnant and deliver perfectly healthy babies. Just because you went and got yourself pregnant...
Excuse me, I got myself pregnant?
Stacy, we will figure out the money thing, don't worry. Just make a doctor's appointment.
See you later.
You're right, there's no reason Stacy can't work.
Why didn't you say that?
Stacy never needed me.
She does now. She's drowning.
Okay, all right, Kim, I tried. But Stacy refuses to believe that Rex is never gonna love her. And why should he? It hurts like hell.
We've all been there. Stacy said you have a thing for her sister, Gigi.
Oh, she said that, did she? Gigi loves Rex, that's it.
Does Gigi know how you feel?
Yeah, but things got strange. Rex went ballistic, told me to back off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said that I should leave town because there's nobody here for me.
There's another reason I can hate that little weasel. What's his problem?
Well, I kissed his girl.
He got Stacy pregnant.
He still wants me gone.
What about her?
We tried being friends, but, that's bogus. Once it's out there, you can't ignore it.
Yeah.
That's, I think that's the lowest I've felt since my mom died. I actually had a day where I thought about using again. I didn't.
Did you tell someone?
No.
Tell Stacy.
No, thanks. Stacy already did her time scraping me off the floor, and I don't need anyone rescuing me.
She'd want to know.
No, not anymore. I keep telling you, she's different.
She's feeling pretty bad herself.
Kim, I can't save her.
Just keep each other company. You're a great couple.
Well, you must have some really messed up friends if you think that.
Just talk to her. Try and make her see this thing with Rex is killing her. Think about it, okay?
Okay, all right, I will.
You have Stacy's number?
Yeah.
See you around.
I don't want to fight with Stacy.
So you're just gonna let her have her way. Nice.
When I can afford to, what?
Rex, she's gonna use this pregnancy every way she can. She's gonna sit back, relax, let you pay for everything, and she's gonna make a play for you every chance she gets.
Okay, but it won't work. After a while, she will realize that she's just pushing back at air.
And then what? She's just gonna get bored and walk away? It'll never happen.
I'm not defending her.
I know.
Were you really working when your water broke?
Second shift, busing table 6. Should have seen the look on Mo's face.
I'm so sorry. If I had been there...
You're here now. I just hope you're right about the way you are handling Stacy.
The trust that you give a politician when you vote for them is a sacred one. But the casual lapses of ethics cannot be tolerated, and we certainly cannot afford to allow public servants to be working on their own agenda. Now, there are people who say that I have not paid enough attention to this, but I have battled the culture of corruption in city government everywhere I have found it, just as I have battled crime in our city streets. I am fighting for you. But the feet dragging and the excuses from the Landview Police Department have made that job harder. We are at war with the criminals who bring drugs into our streets and poison our children. And I promise you, I am cleaning house. We will not allow for this stonewalling and incompetence from the very people who should be protecting us. I am going to clean house. And when I am reelected, I will make sweeping changes in law enforcement that will make Landview safer for us all. Thank you.
Wait, you expect me to treat you?
Oh, no. I just need you to sign this form for the court. It says I was here, and that's it.
Wait. Is this a part of the court order for the custody hearing?
Yeah. The judge was out of his mind.
Well, it didn't seem like that when I testified.
So read that order, man. I mean, this is the same idiot who forced Blair and me to live together.
Well, did it help? Did it help your kids at all, having you both there?
I don't know. I actually think it's confusing them. But we got a new lawyer, and we're going to go back to court and see if we can get the ruling overturned. But meanwhile, I just need to jump through all these legal hoops, and so if you can just sign there at the bottom.
No.
Tells the court I was a good little boy.
I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I mean, I won't sign the paper.
You sure that's the way you want to go with this, Taya?
You heard me.
I just want to be clear. I think it's important that you're very clear. Is this the message that you want me to bring back to Ross Rayburn? Because if I tell Todd about your missing years, your life as you know it is over.
I don't know that.
But are you willing to take that chance? Hey, Fish.
So, we're all about to get fired? Is that what I just heard?
He's a jerk. Don't listen to him.
There was this thing before we started, Keaton.
What about him?
He kept asking questions about the task force. He said he was on it, but he didn't know anything.
What'd you say?
I said to talk to you.
Good.
What's going on in McBain's camp? I'm working on it.
Thought you were on the inside.
I'm getting there.
Get there faster. We need intel.
Meet you outside. Okay. Hello, Vicky. Interesting place to spend your honeymoon.
Good morning, Dorian. No, I'm here representing the banner because the mayor has asked for our endorsement.
Is he going to get it?
Based on his record and what I just heard? No.
Really?
Dorian, you know what the man has done? I can't possibly support that. It's bad enough what he did to John McBain. Have you seen the city appropriations bill this year?
I must have missed that.
Oh, you're supporting him.
I think that the mayor is doing a very good job during a very trying time, and he deserves a hand.
No, you want something.
I want a clean, safe city with a balanced budget, like everybody else.
The hospital. Yeah. You want to be chief of staff again, and you want his vote.
I'd like the unanimous vote of the board.
So you would happily see Landview stuck with the worst mayor we've had in years just so you can get your job back?
I get queasy when you get this righteous before lunch.
This town deserves better than Mayor Lowell.
Then why don't you run against him, Vicky? Oh. You are better than everyone else.
Excuse me.
Hello? Great. Stay right there. I'm on the way.
Okay, so Skylar gonna come or not?
I told you everything he said and I said. I gave it my all. Hang up.
What are you doing? Trying to find something I can take that can help me fake a pregnancy by next week.
What?
Well, okay, Rex wants me to go to the OBGYN, and he wants to come to the appointment with me.
I hate sensitive men. They're always in your business. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I could pull it off if I got pregnant this week, if I could stall him until I could test positive, but I would have to get laid, like, this week. I mean, like, today. Oh my God, it's Skylar.
Yes, because I am that good.
Okay. Hello?
Hey, it's Sky.
Hey.
Listen, I'm on my way home. Can you meet me there? I want to talk to you.
Sure. I'll be right there. Oh my God! I got him! you so do.
Honey, you better work. I got him on the line, and I will so reel him in.
What you got for me?
I found Ross Rayburn.
Just give Mr. Rayburn what he wants, and all this will be over.
I can't do that.
You're gonna have to if you want to keep your secret. Time's running out, Taya. Make a decision. Soon.
I'm not gonna lie and say you had a therapy session when you didn't.
Who's gonna know?
I will. I'll get you a referral.
No, that's no good. My lawyer needs to be in court today.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have to tell him that there's a change of staff at the hospital.
Nah, they're not gonna buy that. That sounds made up. It's really no big deal, Marty. You just sign there.
You're asking me to compromise my professional ethics.
Not at all. I'm asking you to sign a document. I mean, give us another 35 minutes. I could sit there and say nothing, and that would count as a session, right? And you could sign.
And I notified the court that the patient wasn't participating in the process.
Marty, I'm just trying to move on here.
I'm so glad for you.
Okay, well then help me out. I mean, you've moved on. You got your job back. Things are going well
Yeah,
with
just
John.
stop. Stop right there and sit down.
What? Why?
Because, you know how I said I wanted you to get out of my head? Maybe the only way to do that is to get into yours.
Something wicked this way comes.